The desert does not roar. It does not rush. It breathes. At first light, the horizon glows in soft amber and pale gold. Dunes stretch like frozen waves, sculpted by wind and time. Rocky plateaus rise from the sand, and distant mountains shimmer in the early haze. The air is cool for only a brief moment before the sun begins its steady climb. This is a land of extremes, vast, open, and unforgiving. Yet life thrives here in remarkable balance. Before we continue across this living landscape, take a moment to subscribe and join us on Untamed Horizons, where the wild still speaks and Earth's greatest stories unfold. As the morning brightens, the desert awakens. From a burrow nestled against a dune emerges the small and resilient fennec fox. Its pale coat blends seamlessly with the sand. Oversized ears rise like delicate sails, releasing heat while capturing the faintest sounds beneath the surface. With quick, precise movements, it hunts insects and small prey in the cool hours of early day. Every step is light, conserving energy before the sun reaches its peak. Across open plains, movement gathers. A caravan of camel advances steadily through the warming air. Their long legs carry them above the scorching ground. Broad, padded feet prevent sinking into soft dunes. Camels move with measured endurance, navigating ancient pathways shaped by wind and necessity. They feed on sparse shrubs and thorny plants that few others can tolerate. Nearby, a herd of gazelle grazes cautiously. Heads lift in unison, ears turning toward distant sounds. In open terrain, awareness is survival. Their slender bodies are built for sudden acceleration, a burst of speed across sand and stone when danger approaches. They feed quickly, never lingering too long in one place. Standing with quiet authority, the oryx endures the strengthening heat. Its pale coat reflects sunlight, reducing heat absorption. Long, straight horns rise against the sky like sculpted spears. Oryx are remarkably adapted to desert life, capable of tolerating high body temperatures while minimizing water loss. They graze during the cooler parts of the day and rest when the sun is most intense. As morning transitions toward midday, light becomes sharper, shadows shorten, the sand begins to shimmer. Along rocky outcrops and sun-warmed stones, smaller desert residents make their presence known. A scorpion navigates the terrain with deliberate precision. It moves between cracks and shaded edges, conserving moisture and avoiding direct exposure. Though small, it plays a vital role in maintaining ecological balance, feeding on insects and invertebrates that share the same harsh environment. Coiled near a cluster of rocks lies the rattlesnake. Its patterned scales mirror the earth tones around it, blending seamlessly into the landscape. It relies on patience rather than pursuit. When prey wanders too close, speed replaces stillness. When threatened, the subtle vibration of its rattle becomes a clear warning in the dry desert air. Despite the intensifying heat, life does not disappear. Beneath the sand, networks of tunnels provide shelter from the blazing sun. Within these underground chambers, families of meerkat coordinate their day. Social and cooperative, they function as a unified community. One stands upright as a sentinel, scanning the horizon while others forage for insects. Their teamwork ensures survival in an environment where vulnerability is constant. The desert is a shared space, one of delicate boundaries and quiet negotiations. Gazelles and oryx graze on resilient plants whose roots stretch deep below the surface. Camels move between feeding grounds, shaping pathways across the dunes. Meerkats aerate the soil through their burrows. Predators like the rattlesnake and smaller hunters like the fennec fox regulate populations, preventing imbalance. Above the plains, heat ripples distort the distant horizon. Wind sweeps across dunes, lifting fine grains into gentle motion. Over time, entire landscapes are reshaped by this invisible force. In higher elevations where sand meets stone, bighorn sheep traverse steep slopes with astonishing agility. Their powerful legs grip rocky ledges. From elevated vantage points, they survey the desert floor below, watching herds move across open spaces. Height provides safety and perspective. As afternoon light softens, colors deepen from bright gold to warm amber. Activity resumes in subtle shifts. Meerkats emerge once more from shaded burrows. Gazelles move toward fresh grazing patches. Oryx gather in small groups, their silhouettes striking against the open sky. The fennec fox remains cautious but alert, navigating between dunes where shade lingers longest. Even the rattlesnake adjusts position slightly, aligning its body to maximize warmth while avoiding overheating. In this vast ecosystem, survival is not defined by dominance but by adaptation. Each species occupies its niche. Each has evolved strategies refined over generations. Long legs to rise above heat. Large ears to release warmth. Pale coats to reflect sunlight. Burrows to escape extremes. Patience to conserve energy. The desert may appear empty at first glance, but patience reveals complexity. It is a place where movement is measured, where every drop of water matters, where cooperation, endurance, and awareness determine survival. As the sun begins its gradual descent, still bright, still powerful, long shadows stretch once more across the sand. The landscape glows in rich tones of copper and gold. Herds continue grazing. Camels press onward. Meerkats remain watchful. The wind continues its endless sculpting. This is not a lifeless wasteland. It is a living, breathing world shaped by heat, sustained by resilience, and defined by balance. If this journey across the sands has deepened your appreciation for the wild, continue exploring with us. Subscribe to Untamed Horizons, where we travel beyond the ordinary and into the heart of Earth's most extraordinary landscapes. Until the next horizon, let the wild remain untamed.